Oh, we're on. Oh shit, it's recording. Oh, hi guys. So my name is Shanika, and this is like the beginning of my natural hair log. Woo! Just a video log for me to look back on when my hair is like down to my ass. Um, I can look back and think, geez, I made such a great decision to go natural. No, really, really, it's just the purpose is just genuinely to like share some of my experiences being natural with others and to laugh about it and just enjoy being natural. It's also to kind of encourage women who are considering going natural to go ahead and do it. At least give it a try. If you don't like it, you can go back to perms or heat or whatever you use to straighten your hair, and hope share a couple of my routines and some of the products that I use. um, it won't get too technical. I'm not going to be telling you about the hair follicle and how it interacts with protein and I don't do all that. I listen to, when I consider taking care of my hair, I listen to my hair. I allow my hair to tell me what to do with it and allow it to kind of guide me, vice doing a whole bunch of research and getting way too technical. Like, that's just not my style. For some people it works, for me it just wouldn't. So I'll start with my natural hair experience. I did a big chop about 13 months ago, and I have to say by far it was, out of my entire 21 years at the time, I'm 22 now, but out of my years of living, it was by far the most liberating experience ever. It was just, I don't know, I just felt like I had gotten rid of, I genuinely did not care what anyone thought about it. Like, genuinely did not care. It was a very liberating experience, to say the least. Very liberating. And if anyone else who's gone through it can definitely understand and relate, as to why I say it was so, so incredibly liberating. I went natural because my hair was just incredibly unhealthy. It was just very damaged and broken off from a combination of perms and constant heat. And I was in the Marine Corps. I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps. Hoorah! I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, and if you know anything about military standards, it's just extremely ridiculous on the hair. Like, it does nothing for the hair, nothing at all. Had to constantly, because my hair was well below my shoulders, I had to constantly pull it back and bond it, and it was just breaking off my edges, and I couldn't really take care of it. I didn't have time to. So it was horrible. So it was time. I needed to cut it and start over with a fresh head of hair. Obviously, always having hair my entire life, it wasn't easy to make that decision, but I definitely had some good people in my life that around me that encouraged me to just embrace it. Like, it didn't matter what my hair looked like, as long as I carried myself a certain way, I was gonna rock it. So one of my huge inspirations was Yvonne, my friend Yvonne. I actually met her while serving in Japan. She was a huge, huge influence on me going natural. She's natural, of course, and I loved her hair. I loved how pretty she was with it. I loved how she, was still sexy and natural. So, I kind of relied on her a lot for advice as to whether or not I should cut it. I debated about it for about 4 or 5 months before I cut it, and then finally I just, I went through with it. See, have my little notes over here so I'll stay on track, because I will start babbling. Like, I really will. I'll just talk forever. Like, y'all really want to hear about all my life and natural hair and all that. Yeah. So, so questions. Some of the questions that I've been asked. Of course, the hair routine. What do I do with my hair? How long I've been natural, and what I like normally do to make it grow fast. I'm shocked, very shocked that I got this much hair in 13 months. I was literally like boycott bald. So I'm very shocked that I got this much hair. Obviously happy, but I'm shocked that I ended up with this much hair. At the beginning, I was like really stressing about hair growth and getting my hair back, and then I just kind of embraced it. Like, I enjoyed having short hair. I just rocked it. It didn't. I felt like once I started embracing it and not stressing over gaining length, then it just started to grow. So I just really embraced it. Some of the things I did was I took folic hair or folic acid. Folic hair. Oh goodness. But I took folic acid pills because I thought, I read that it was good for your hair. And then I couldn't keep up with the routine, so whatever. But what I genuinely do is I try to take care of my body. I try to eat right. I juice. I'm going to get a Vitamix, so I'm going to start blending as well. But I juice. I try to eat right. I eat organic. Eat a lot of vegetables. Some weeks I don't eat any meat at all. I just try to do things that'll take care of my body. And, of course, I hope that the result is, it also impacts my hair. And I get a good length and good healthy, not just length, but good healthy hair. The big one. Women that stress over curls, don't do it. I did it when I first went natural. I had to have curly hair. I just had to have curly hair. And to be honest, I do not have naturally curly hair. I have very kinky, hard to handle, nappy hair. And I'm okay with that. I just had to embrace it and figure out a way to take care of it. Do not stress over getting curls. Please do not stress over getting curls. It's not that serious. Focus on having the best hair that you can have. And I can't stress that enough. Some of you are going to end up with kinky, super curly, grow slow as hell hair, but embrace it. Embrace the hair that you have. Dang, we're already at 7 minutes. Jeez, I talk a lot. Anyway, 3 other things that I wanted to talk about really quick were finding a job with natural hair. One of the biggest things I thought about, because I was getting out of the Marine Corps, and I didn't have that safety net, was, oh my God, how are people going to react to me when I go on interviews? And lo and behold, it went down. When I was going on interviews, it went down. Like, I live in DC, and natural hair is very, very, very common. But if you're not really a part of the community, it's like weird. So when I was going on interviews, I had a little bit of everything. I had people who reacted. They thought I was so cute, and they thought it was just adorable. I had one lady tell me she loved my Foxy Cleopatra fro. I had another woman. I went on a panel interview, and I had a woman. One of the women actually sitting across from one of the other panelists was like, literally like right in front of me, as if I was not sitting there. I'm like, oh my God. Talk about a confidence killer. Like, I didn't even know what to do with myself. I was already nervous, obviously the natural nerves that you have when you go on interviews, but to have her do that, I was just like, oh, I'm not getting it. And not only did it kill my confidence, it pissed me off, because I'm like, I'm sitting here, and she was white on top of that, so it was just terrible. I was so irritated by it that it really ruined my confidence and kind of shook me for other interviews, because that was one of the first interviews that I went on. But what I did, I'm natural, and I'm not going to perm my hair for a job. I'm not going to. So I just had to accept it and embrace the fact that natural is not common to everybody. So I'm going to have those responses when I go on interviews. And lo and behold, I end up getting a good government job. So going on interviews, my advice to you would be to just embrace your natural. It's going to happen. You're going to get the looks. So just prepare for it, and don't allow it to deter you, to scare you, or to affect you in the interview. Just deal with it. Another topic is dating with natural hair. I think when my hair was really short, like, and I have to put some pictures up. But when my hair was like really short, I seemed to attract nothing but like white guys, white or just white, yeah, just white guys. That was it. Yeah, I seemed to attract nothing but white guys, so it was just weird. I mean, I'm used to getting attention from guys of all races, but I guess it has to do with black men and not being able to embrace or they don't have a taste for women with short hair. But I had I got nothing but white guys at first, and then once my hair started to grow, now I just get everything, every asshole, jackass, nerd, geek, smart, funny, Hispanic, white, black, Indian. I get it. I mean, I get a little bit of everything now that my hair has grown. I was in a mall and this Indian guy was just like, he just stared at me, and I was like, wow, I didn't think they liked my kind. So, no, I'm just kidding. I know that was ignorant. I'm just kidding. So now that my hair is a little longer, I tend to get a little bit of everything. So I guess that this concludes, I guess, the end of my video log. That was like really random. I intended for this to be about 5 or 6 minutes, but I definitely doubled it. I guess I really do have a lot to say about being natural. So I hope this helps someone, and I hope it encourages someone out there to embrace it. Embrace your hair. Love your hair. Your hair, not anybody else's hair, not curly hair. Embrace your hair and love it. Bye, y'all.